Shout out to Astropro for sponsoring this episode and providing us with free samples. Speaking of free samples, I am honestly so grateful because, as you know, this is allergy season in Texas. I think Texas is one of the worst places to live if you have allergies. I have this tree in my backyard. It is the cottonwood tree. I'm highly allergic to cottonwood, not only myself, but also Travis's, and I believe our children are. And Astropro has come in handy. It's a nasal spray, and it has made such a difference in my seasonal allergies. I feel like I can breathe, and it really helped relieve my symptoms quickly. Astropro is the first of its kind nasal allergy spray. It is the fastest 24-hour over-the-counter allergy spray. It starts working within 30 minutes, while other allergy sprays take an hour. And if you've had allergies, you know that every minute counts. Astropro delivers full prescription strength indoor and outdoor allergy relief from nasal congestion, runny and itchy nose, and sneezing. Get fast-acting nasal allergy symptom relief with Astropro. Go to astroproallergy.com for a discount so you can Astropro and go today. ASTEPRO allergy.com. Astropro and go. Use as directed for relief of nasal congestion, runny nose, sneezing, and itchy nose due to allergies.
Yay Networks.
All right, so last week we talked to Whitney Rose, who was on Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, and we talked for so long that we have more to share with you.
Yeah, I'm so excited. She is so cute, so lovely, and I want to party with her. Yes.
And we asked her some of your juicy questions this episode, so we hope you enjoy. So being such a housewife fan, what was the biggest thing that surprised you about now being a housewife and actually going through the filming process?
How much you actually work, like how hard it is.
Yeah.
It is so much time dedicated to filming that I wasn't expecting that.
Yes.
And the amount of self-growth that you have to go through, like what Brandy and Steph were saying earlier, like the Twitter warriors, the people's opinion, people in your neighborhood. Because, Brandy, I've had certain situations. I can't talk about them yet, but I've dealt with people letting us go and canceling us this last season because I'm on the show. And that kind of stuff it's really hard to deal with. And I didn't expect how hard all of that would be and how much growth I would need to do to get through it.
Yeah, and it does. I mean, in the end, I do feel like it makes you a stronger person, and I feel like also, because people continue even to this day, no matter what. If I post something, it'll be my child, whatever. They come back, and they will have negative responses and stuff. But to me, I'm just thinking, like, oh, okay, I'm going to delete. It doesn't bother me anymore because I know who I am. I know the truth, and and they're just, sometimes people are just judgmental assholes.
Well, it's definitely not a 3-month job.
Yeah. Say that again?
It's definitely not a 3-month job.
No, it's year round.
Oh, no. Yeah, it's all year round. And we had a really this last year, crazy experience that doesn't happen too often, where we started airing. We were still interviewing, doing our confessionals for that season.
Uh-huh.
And then we started filming season 3.
Because everything happened with Jen too, right? So they were trying to get everything probably in really fast. So you had no chance for a break.
Yeah, no chance for a break. And it caused a lot of extra drama, like unnecessary drama, because we're doing our interviews for season 2. Season 3 is airing, and we're getting ready. We're doing our interviews for season 2. Season 2 is airing. So that kind of shifts, like, your opinions in your interviews, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So it was so hard to stay in the moment, stay in the time, and then start filming season 3 while season 2 is still airing.
Wait, so did you film season 3 before you did season 2's reunion, or right after?
Right after.
Okay, well, at least you had the reunion over. I think that would be so hard to not have that reunion moment and then go in.
That's a problem I believe that Jersey had,
yep,
correct?
Bravo won't do that again.
And then
they
Bravo
had won't do it again.
Jacqueline
didn't
not
show
show
up.
up. Right, from a scene from the night before.
Yep.
It's just so crazy. Well, I will say, since Brandy and I have kind of done it and been there, I think we can both agree that I think it's hard to keep friendships, especially close friendships, doing this, the franchise, because you have to be honest with each other. You have to have conflict. Have you found that with your group of girls, to where you have really good friends and it's kind of hard to keep like a good, solid friendship?
Yes, 100%. I feel like that would be my next thing that was the hardest thing to deal with, is managing those relationships, especially when you have a strong relationship outside the show, because at some point it's going to cross over.
Yeah.
And at some point, you're going to have to dive into like your friendship outside of the show. And that's so hard to manage.
Yeah.
Like I've dealt with that this next season. There's a lot of dynamics that change. Obviously I can't talk about them yet, but it is so hard. And then it's like, also dynamics can change when you didn't like someone, you didn't trust someone, but then you start to learn a different side of them, and then that triggers your other friendships. It is insane.
It's so hard.
It really is.
It is so hard. What is it like? Give me a piece of hope. Like, now that you're not airing right now, like, what is that like? Does it get better?
Brandy,
or
you go.
You know, it's funny because yesterday was Stephanie's birthday, and I was going through I can't even tell you how many photos that I have of Stephanie and I. However, some of the best memories are, I think, the original group of us, and just because we laughed so much, and there was so much more good than there was bad. And it just, from an editing perspective, the fans and the viewers didn't get to see a lot of the bonding, and that I think we are a group of women at the end of the day that we all love each other. We want the best for each other. There are some people that still
harbor a lot of resentment and don't talk. And it's like there's still some pettiness within our group, but I think Brandy and I at least were able to leave and honor the experience, honor the women with the journey. Like I always say, you don't have to, at the moment right now, do I talk to everybody? No, not really, but I really don't talk to a lot of people in my real life anyways. I'm more of a hermit. So it's just the way I am. But being out of it, I still honor those women and the memories. Season 5, I really felt in my gut that there was a finalization to that season. I didn't know if it was a personal finalization or something for the whole cast. But I really tried to soak up every moment of filming, because I was like, I don't want to leave with any regrets, because I think a lot of people do. And then they just become pissed off, right? They're pissed off ex-housewives. And I really didn't want to feel like that. And I will say, I think Brandy would agree, I'm just really grateful for the journey and and everything that I have outside of, the family and friends that I've known before, but everything else, I'm able to make money. Literally with the weirdest things I would never have made money with before. I was able to hang out with my friends, make money. I'm still able to make money, because of housewives. And it's kind of cool to be a mom, because a lot of times as a mom, you just are, with your husband and children, and that's your life. But to get out of that and to do something for yourself is a really cool thing. And I think at the end of the day, I always say on my deathbed, will I be sad that I did it or sad that I didn't go for it? And I think you would always regret the things that you don't do. So I hope you continue to thrive, because I think you're killing it. I love how true to yourself you are. On and off the screen, I think you're still the same person. You're still really authentically you. You remind me so much of Brandy. I was telling Brandy, because I think you guys both are just bundle of fun. You have the best energy, the best personality, and you don't let anybody change who you are. And I think that's a really beautiful thing, to just be authentic.
Oh, yeah. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And Brandy, I do think that if we ever had the chance to get together, we would have so much fun.
Yes, we should absolutely do it.
Yes,
and actually, I'm going to be in
your birthday. Happy birthday!
Oh my gosh, thank you.
I'm going to be in Salt Lake. I'll have to message you, because I'm going to be in Salt Lake City for an event with my husband, so we'll have to hang out.
Yes, I'll share her. I'll share your number with her so she can get a hold of you. I would love to see you guys together. Okay, now a word from our sponsor, BetterHelp. As you guys know, I love therapy. I think everybody who's on the Housewives franchise should get therapy because you're going to need it at some point. So just have somebody ready to talk to you. That way you're not like doing this by yourself. I have used BetterHelp for a while now, since COVID. And what I love about BetterHelp is I can do therapy in the comfort of my own home. I can do video chat or phone call, and I can connect with my therapist during the week, just messaging them, which is really, really nice. BetterHelp is just a fraction of traditional therapy. I know I have done both. And again, you're matched by your perfect therapist by going online, taking a quiz, and then based on the answers to your quiz, you're matched to the perfect person to fit your needs. And if for some reason that's not the perfect fit, you can continue trying out a new therapist until you find the right one for you. BetterHelp is customized online therapy that offers video, phone, and even live chat sessions with your therapist. So you don't have to see anyone on camera if you don't want to. It's much more affordable than in-person therapy, and you can be matched with a therapist in under 48 hours. Our listeners get 10% off of their first month at betterhelp.com/weeklydose. Again, that's BetterHelp, HELP.com/weeklydose. Well, Whitney, you also have an amazing skincare line that I am fortunate enough to have tried. And it is, I think it's really cool that you also are just, a businesswoman as well. How is your skincare line going? And what made you get into skincare? Because that was before the show even started that you started this line.
Yeah, correct. I have been obsessed with skincare really my entire life. My dad owned a hair school and aesthetic school, so I grew up around it. But really, I've had really difficult skin to treat. So I have eczema, psoriasis. I'm really sensitive, so I'd break out to everything. And then after my kids, I got really bad melasma. So I just really was like, I've spent thousands and thousands on skincare trying to treat my own skin. And I eventually just started going to the health food store and like buying individual ingredients. Like, when you have a diet, or if you're doing a sensitivity test and you take everything out of your diet and you just start fully introducing one thing at a time, right?
Uh-huh.
So I started doing that with my skin, and I started really paying attention to what ingredients were working for my skin. So I actually, right out of high school, started cocktailing my own skin oils from the health food store.
That's amazing.
And I never really clicked in my brain that it was a business opportunity until after I had both of my kids. So I started working on developing my line 5 or 6 years ago, and I launched under the name of Iris and Bow. And my philosophy is anti-aging through natural ingredients. So if you give the skin the vitamins, the nutrients, and hydration that it needs, it'll perform on its own. So at the time, I had a business partner, and I bought my business partner out just about over a year and a half ago, and I rebranded to Wild Rose Beauty because I thought it'd be a stronger brand recognition to my name. Mm-hmm. And I want to go into other verticals within the beauty industry. So I would love to get into makeup and supplementation. And I just thought positioning it as my name and more broad beauty would be the best business move for me. And yes, it has been amazing. I have helped so many people with their skin. And I think that's the best part, is just watching people's skin change and having them find confidence like I found. It has been amazing. It's the best part.
Do you have products for children that with eczema?
So my entire line, aside from the glycolic toner, is safe for children.
Okay, because my youngest, none of the others have it, but my youngest, from literally head to toe, has eczema. And I've been trying everything, so I've got to try your stuff.
Oh, her stuff is amazing. It's really amazing.
I can send you some oxygen serum. It is phenomenal for eczema. And then you can slowly test in small patches my Glow Moisturizer, because that's what the oxygen serum and the Glow and the stem cell night cream are really what are going to help your child. But I would start with just the oxygen serum, and then try things on small patches to make sure that their skin isn't too sensitive for some of the other, because, enzymes in there. But oxygen serum for sure. And I can also send you a couple of links of just like basic ingredient, like vitamins that you can get.
Okay, perfect.
There's a lot of amazing like mosses out there that you can buy in bulk, just like the pure ingredient that work really well too.
I'm scrolling through wildrosebeauty.com right now, and first of all, your packaging is
It's
absolutely
so
gorgeous.
so
Oh
good.
my gosh, you nailed it there. What would you say is like the one product you were like, okay, everyone needs like this one thing?
What's your favorite product that you have?
The Daily Glow Moisturizer, for sure. It's like everything that you need for anti-aging and hydration in a bottle. It's like, it has sorry, my kids. I wish I could show you my kids right now. They're distracting me. They have a PVC pipe coming under my door. I will be out in a minute. The Glow, as far as just like seeing, amazing results right away, the Glow is hands down one of my products I can never live without. It has everything you need for skin tone, texture. It really plumps and firms and hydrates the skin. Like, it is hands down
Your
my
favorite. Your products are really, really, really amazing. Before you came on this morning, I put out on social media like questions. If anyone has questions, let me know that I can ask you. So I have a few, and then we will let you go and get back to your children. And just literally a few. But these one person wanted to know, like, what your typical day looks like. They were like, Whitney, what does your typical day look like? So what is your typical day when you're not filming? Because I don't know if you're filming or not right now, but like when you're not filming, is it still just so busy?
Yes. Yeah, it really is. So typical day is I get up. I'm the type of person, I hate working out in the morning, but my brain turns on in the morning. So I like to start with just like answering emails, before my kids are up. I'll do a little bit of work while I drink my coffee or tea. And then it's all about the kids. They're on summer break right now, so it's a little bit different. But, getting the kids up, ready, fed to school, or right now to whatever camp they're going to. And then I go back to work. And at some point in time, I try to do a workout or take a break to do something, even if it's just like a meditation and stretching. It's really important for my mental health that I move my body.
Yes.
I found that I have to move it, even if it's just a quick walk around the lake behind my house. I have to move my body, and then I'm just on like Zoom calls and calls all day long. I feel like.
Oh, I love.
So I take those like wherever I am. If I'm running errands for the kids, I'll be in the grocery store with headphones in on a Zoom call, doing my grocery shopping. And then, just a lot of kid stuff. My kids are busy. They play soccer. They're doing a bunch of different camps this summer. They're trying golf and music. And I'm just trying to do the best I can to balance my work life with being a good mom.
Yeah. Well,
So hard.
okay. As you guys know, I've really been working on my hair. I actually cut it so it can just grow really, really long and healthy because I felt like I needed a really good trim.
Are you trying to go long now?
Yes, I want to go longer. And Brandy was using Nutrafol right after she had her baby.
I'm still
and
using it. Thank you.
Yes, and her hair has never looked better. And I started using it like a month and a half ago, and I can tell such a difference in my hair. Not only the length of my hair, but also the thickness. My hair feels so healthy and shiny, and I just really, really love it. I did not realize this, but 30 million women are impacted by weakened or thinning hair. And if you are among them, know that you are not alone. I was one of them as well. My hair was getting so thin. I feel like the older I get, just the worse my hair was getting. It just stinks. You age and then your hair gets worse and your face gets worse. It's like a downward spiral. Nutrafol offers 2 targeted formulas for women that are clinically shown to improve hair growth and thickness with less shedding through all stages of life. Hair growth takes time, and you'll begin to experience thicker, stronger, faster growing hair in 3 to 6 months. In a clinical study, 86% of women reported improved hair growth after 6 months. More than 1,500 top doctors recommend Nutrafol as an effective and high-quality solution for healthy hair. You can grow thicker, healthier hair and support our show by going to Nutrafol.com and entering our promo code WeeklyDose to save $15 off of your first month subscription. This is the best offer anywhere, and it's only available to U.S. customers for a limited time. Plus, free shipping on every order. Get $15 off at Nutrafol.com. That's spelled Nutrafol.com, promo code WeeklyDose. Whenever you're filming and whenever all the chaos is going, sometimes you feel guilty because you aren't able to give your kids as much as you can whenever you're not filming. So I feel like Brandy and I were always the same. Like the moments that we're not having to be on camera, it's like all about the kids and making up for any lost time that you tend to lose just having to go to events and do interviews and all that stuff. And then one more question, and this is from Laura, and it says, does Whitney still talk to Mary? And if so, when was the last time?
You know what? I have not spoken to Mary since the season finale of season 2.
Which, a lot of people always ask me, like, if I still speak to, this person and that person. And if I wasn't really good friends with them, like, before, like, I think people also have to get they're kind of your coworkers as well, right? So it's not like it's like your, best group of friends that you've had forever and then you're filming a TV show. It's people that they put you with. So yeah. I think people don't really get that. It's not like you haven't talked to like your best friend in a year. It's like I have not talked to my ex-coworker in a while. So I get that.
And, well, with Mary, so I knew Mary's family, some of her family prior to filming. So Mary's cousin, who they call each other brother and sister, and he actually was on the show quite a bit. Big Joe or Joel. He made some cameos with Mary on the show. He was Justin and I's good friend. He is our contractor. Our home that we lived in prior to this one, we did a bunch of renovations with him. And he would always say, you've got to meet Mary. Like, he'd always talk about Mary. But I really didn't meet her until we started doing, like, the sizzle reel for the show. But I haven't talked to Mary, but I still talk to quite a bit of her family.
Okay. That's cool.
Yeah, so I have a few friends that some are still actively engaged with Mary and some are not.
That makes sense.
Yeah, but everyone has to remember that Mary quit.
Yes. Well, also
she didn't show up to the reunion.
Well, Andy, I think Andy has like a strict policy too. If you no-show, you're no longer a housewife.
He sure does.
If you no-show, you are no longer. Yeah, you're like it's over. And that, I think that's a really fair policy as well because
that's let's be honest,
kind of your job. And the people that don't show up are usually the ones that they really that should be there. They're the ones that have a lot to discuss. So. If you don't show up, I think it's you saying, I don't care enough about this job to continue on. So, but I get it. Like there have been reunions that I did not want to go to. I'm sure Brandy can say the same, but you have to just go and, take a Xanax.
You get through it, right?
Right. You just have to go and get through it. And then.
I was unfortunate because my reunion was like a bit of a bore for me because Mary was like the main person I had conflict with all season.
Yes.
So I didn't really get to resolve anything. And despite all the craziness, Mary brought a lot to the table.
Yeah.
Like she brought really easy content.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's like, I would agree. There are certain people that are on the show that you just, I really enjoyed. I mean, like, I will say Cameron and I are in a good place now. But
I really enjoyed fighting with Cameron.
But like, I did. Like, she was she was a little ridiculous and she drove me crazy, but it was easy conflict, right? Like, there is some, like, I'm like, I appreciate the fact that we drove each other crazy because it gave, but I remember 1 year and 1 year only was I right next to Andy. Usually that was Brandy's spot. And for some reason, she was really good girl that year. So I was on one side of Andy. Cameron was on the other side of Andy. It was season 4. And I am that person. I like to be at the end. That's my cozy spot. You don't have to do much. You still get paid a lot. Like, it's my favorite spot to be. And whenever I saw the seating chart, I don't know if you know Cezanne, but she walked in and she was like, "Oh, did you see you're right by Andy?" And I'm your first chair. I started crying and I was like, "Can I please? I'll be anywhere. I want to be in the middle. I do not want to be by Andy. It's too much pressure." But some people do really well under pressure, but I didn't. I hated it. It was so stressful to me, and
you handled it very well.
Yeah, you couldn't tell. I would never be able to tell if you were freaking out.
And then at the end, Rich Bai, who owns our production company, he's like, "You know what? I do realize that if somebody really doesn't want to be in that chair, we probably should not force them." He was like, because it took me a while to not be like a scared, kitty cat out there. I was like terrified.
For me, I was down there. I had a flask. I was having a great time.
Brandy had the best reunion ever. Well, Whitney, we love you. Thank you so much for being on.
Thank you.
I know that you're a mom and you're super busy, so thank you.
I know, and I can't wait to hang out, so I'm going to be hitting you up.
And where can people find you and Wild Rose Beauty?
My personal Instagram, all my handles are Whitney Wild Rose. You can find wildrosebeauty.com and on social media, The Wild Rose Beauty.
Awesome.
Fantastic.
Thank you, Whitney.
Thank you. Have a good day, honey.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Bye.
I just love her.
She's so adorable and so much fun.
Oh my gosh, I love her too. I'm excited about this chiplet thing.
Thank you guys so much again for listening and supporting us. We really appreciate you. You can follow me at Steph Holman on Instagram and Facebook.
Thank you. And me at Brandy Redmond.
And our podcast at BS the Podcast.
Bye.